First at 6, the recent spike in violent crime has been called part of a nationwide trend.
WDRB's Stefan Johnson explains one of the common factors being blamed for some of the ongoing violence. Stefan.
Well, some people believe it is connected to policies and decisions that eliminate or reduce cash bails for certain individuals locked up in places like Metro Corrections. In cities across the country, including Metro Louisville, violent crime continues to be a growing problem.
This is my son, and this is one of the last pictures he took before he was killed.
In December of 2019, Krista and Nevada Gwynn's son, Christian, was shot and killed in the Shawnee neighborhood.
The guy that killed my son been getting in trouble with the law ever since he was 12.
Police arrested 22-year-old Jamiko Hayden and charged him with the murder. But the Gwynns say he had pending gun charges and should not have even been on the streets.
And he had one before he killed my son. Why was he able to be walking free?
The Gwynns blame part of the problem on low bonds, even though Hayden now has a $500,000 bond.
He shouldn't have even had no bond. He can't reach the $500,000, but why even give him a bond?
In cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, police believe a policy change is part of the problem.
I really believe in bail reform.
Right now, there's no bail reform in Kentucky, but Metro Council President David James is also a former police officer and believes it's needed to even the playing field.
What happens many times, we put people in jail with a high bail that really shouldn't be in jail at all, and we let people out of jail because they're able to afford to get out of jail, and they should actually be in jail.
We've made some progress, but we still need to tackle the whole issue of bail reform.
Since the start of the pandemic, hundreds of inmates in jails across the state have been screened for release. But State Senator Morgan McGarvey believes bail reform is the solution and not the problem.
I don't think you should be getting out of jail if you're a danger to the community. But the way we have it right now is if you have money in your pocket, then you can get out of jail.
But for the Gwynns, none of that matters.
You commit a crime, then you need to do the time, no matter how much money you got in your pocket. And for proponents of bail reform in Kentucky, they believe that judges should have the discretion to consider if someone is a danger to society. Live at Metro Corrections, I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.